It's actually turned out to be one of the worst years for West Nile that we've had since 1999.
West Nile virus has made a comeback across the nation, and now Monroe County has its first confirmed human case in 3 years. Some people say it will force them indoors even before summer ends. The Monroe County Health Department says cover up and use insect repellent. It says this is the time of year when the risk of getting West Nile virus is at its highest. I'm Leah Lando.
And I'm Rich Funky. The Monroe County case involved a middle-aged person who got the virus 2 weeks ago. The health department describes that person as middle-aged and says the symptoms were mild, but says West Nile can cause serious illness in those 50 and older. Lynette Adams talked to people who were out enjoying the weather tonight. She joins us in the newsroom with our reaction new at 11.
Well, Rich, we learned the person with West Nile virus has recovered, but the health department says we could see additional cases, and they advise people to take precautions. It's disconcerting news for some of the people we spoke with tonight.
That's kind of worrying me because I don't really know about it.
The Erie Canal Path can be a busy place this time of year. It's where you'll often find Ryan Crowder and his fiancée Sarah Sinopoli. But news of a confirmed case of West Nile virus could put an end to their favorite pastime.
We hear about it when summer comes and mosquitoes, but we don't really hear about it happening or people getting sick. And once one person gets sick, everybody thinks that they're going to get sick.
The health department is advising people to limit their time outdoors at dawn and at dusk, especially around water. This is when and where mosquitoes are most active.
It's actually turned out to be one of the worst years for West Nile that we've had since 1999.
Monroe County Health Department spokesperson John Ritchie says this is a reminder West Nile virus is alive and well. And while this is the first confirmed human case in the county in 3 years, he says the virus has hit hard across the nation and people should take precautions.
I mean, you generally can tell if mosquitoes are biting and are flying about. If you see that that's the case, then take some steps to prevent being bitten.
Either by using an insect repellent containing DEET or covering up and exposing as little skin as possible. That's what Crowder would prefer to do, rather than avoid the activities he loves.
Yeah, definitely take my precautions around the place, around water, night, this time of day.
Symptoms of West Nile virus can range from none at all to flu-like symptoms to meningitis, and in severe cases, even death. Pittsford resident Nick Turner walks the canal path with his dog almost daily. It will change his plans.
I mean, if we know it's in this area, then it definitely would be a good idea to go in once they start biting.
Well, what about you and your dog?
Just walk her earlier.
The health department wants you to be on guard, not to panic. Ritchie says, according to the Centers for Disease Control, less than 1% of mosquitoes carry West Nile virus, and most people who are infected will have no symptoms at all.
And that's the problem, isn't it? You know, from no symptoms to being very sick, how do you know when you should be concerned?
Well, if you've been exposed, or if you think you've been exposed and you have a high fever and persistent headache, you should call your doctor at that point.